Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's topic, let me give you the history. So I'm a member of the Society of American Magicians Assembly 6. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 60s now. So I'm in my 20s and we're meeting in Joe Bruno's basement. And the magicians that are meeting there, Stan Bluzevich, Joe Bruno, I'm wondering if George Dempsey was there at that time. There were lots of other really, really talented magicians that were meeting in Joe Bruno's basement. And I was doing a build to impossible location. And I was using gimmicks. I was using a few store-bought gimmicks like the old bill tube. And I had this thing, it was brass. And so you had the bill signed and rolled up and you put it in this brass tube and you put a lid on it and you handed it to a participant. They held on to that. And then you took your bill tube and you handed it to somebody else, and the signed bill went from that brass tube to this brass tube. And I remember performing this, and what I did was, so Joe signs the bill, and we roll it up, we put it into the tube, and and I go like this, right? I go like this. And Joe smiles at me. And he says to me, after I perform the effect, he says to me, "Don't run when no one's chasing you. Don't run when no one's chasing you." And what he meant was the movement of the hurriness. It wasn't so much the movement, it was the hurry. Called attention to what it was I was doing. I mean, it just ruined the effect. You need to wait for the proper moment. You need to relax. So this is the bill, and I put it in here, and I hand it to Joe, right? Now just relax, and wait for that moment when people are comfortable, and then you go, and then you produce your bill tube. So don't run when no one is chasing you. The reason you run is you're afraid, right? You're afraid. You're worried you're going to get caught. You don't want that thing to be in your hand too long. It's kind of burning a hole in it. Now, let me give you a this is Proverbs 28 verse 1. Proverbs 28 verse 1. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. If you want to be a magician, if you want to be a mentalist, you need to be bold, and you need to be confident, and you need to be comfortable. Because when you're not comfortable, you telegraph. You telegraph, and the effect's ruined. And it was ruined, and I never forgot that lesson. Those who fear, those who have guilt, rush. Those who are comfortable, relax. And when you relax, they relax, and then you can do your dirty work. And they don't see it. They don't see it. Those who are relaxed are bold and fearless, standing firm even in the face of adversity. The saying is used to illustrate the difference in character and between those who are guided by a sense of guilt or fear and those who are guided by integrity and courage. It highlights the idea that true fearlessness is not based on ignorance of danger, but on a strong moral compass and a belief in what you're doing. So, the more confident you are, the more relaxed you're going to be. The more relaxed you're going to be, the more you can get away with in terms of being bold. I have done, since that moment, back in my 20s, I've done some incredibly bold things. But I've learned, and it's so hard to communicate, for me to communicate across video. But you get it, you just learn how to relax. And you know when you can do a certain move and it won't be detected. And you just relax and do that, and it works. So, don't run when no one is chasing you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please comment down below. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Have a great day, everyone.